Hi. So, um, just wanted to do a quick video of a library book haul because I got some exciting ones. It's been a while since I made a video. I still haven't made an ASMR one. I want to so bad, but I don't know. I want to though. I'm a little bit shy doing one again since I haven't done one in a long time, Okay.
That was 11 months ago.
My last ASMR video?
Yeah,
11
months
ago. Oh my gosh,
ago.
it has been so long.
I
Okay, but these are the books I got from the library recently. So, the 50 States. Got this one. I should do an ASMR with this book. So this, me and my kids are just gonna review facts about each state and such. I'm gonna renew this one as many times as I can so that we could get all the states in. So here's that. The 50 States, written and researched by Gabrielle Balkin, illustrated by Sol Linero. Yeah. So there's that. And we still have the Oceanology Handbook. I don't know if I think I included this one in the last video. This is great. This is really great stuff here. Look at that. Look at that. It's filled with a lot of scientific fact, but it's also has a lot of imagination in it, If you've ever heard of this book with no words at all, it's called Flotsam, Flotsam. Kind of reminds me of the whimsy that book had. There's just a lot of things that, like, if you're a child with a very active imagination, you could totally put yourself into this world of, like, you're this astronaut and you're exploring everything. So I really like the artwork, the whimsy that they put into this, along with all the wonderful scientific fact and history. All this history, about exploring the ocean. So this book is amazing. A Course for Underwater Explorers, the Oceanology Handbook, and this one. It seems that it's more of a compilation of a lot of people working on it than a specific author. Yeah. You could go to www.ologyworld.com, I guess, and find out more about this book here. All right. Another one of my favorite subjects besides the ocean is, I think I also included this one in the previous video. Sorry, something about my face caught my attention. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, so I think I included this one in the previous one. Oh yeah, I'll go get the other one. Thomas, could you pass me those two books over there that are on the black shelf right by the fan?
What?
Please, Tommy. The two ones, the ones with the galaxies and the one right behind it. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, those two right there. Thank you, Thomas. You're very helpful. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. You want to say hi? No? Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is Astronomy for Curious Kids. Like I said, I believe I put this in the other video. This is really great. So this goes into great detail about astronomy, outer space, galaxies. telescopes. Just it goes into, it's great because it goes into great detail, yet it's still simple enough for children to understand the great detail of it. So it's great. I love this book. It's amazing. So there's that. I also got this one, Galaxies. So this one is more based on, here's some more talk about the type of telescopes. And then this one talks more about the types of galaxies. Spiral galaxies, elliptical, lenticular. So it goes into the different types, and very easy for children to understand, but at the same time still being amazing and fascinating. Yeah, so totally love this here. I had gotten another book, but I took it back because sometimes I get scared that I'll lose track of books, because it has happened to me, and then I'll think that I returned all the books and then I didn't. Then I have to pay them, you know. So Nothing Stops Sophie. This one was really good. A mathematician. It's this little girl. Well, Sophie. What is her full name? And I loved this right there. So her full name. Sophie Germain. Sophie Germain. So I won't spoil it, but she was growing up through the French Revolution, and she had to, like, you know, there's a reason they named this book Nothing Stops Sophie. She really, like, came across, like, obstacles that were really just getting in her way of her trying to be a mathematician, and she just loved figuring things out about numbers and loved learning about them. She would have to sneak away and, like, do math problems and stuff, and read math books and stuff. She's basically self-taught. She's self-taught. She couldn't really leave the house because it was chaotic during the French Revolution. You know, it was violent. It was just chaotic. So she would just stay at home, but her parents didn't want to let her study math. They thought, like, how useless. Why would she even do that? But it didn't stop her. As the title states, it didn't stop her. She kept trying, and I won't spoil it. It's just great. She came, you know, she even had to fake that she was a man so she could learn through mail. Like, she signed up for classes through mail, like correspondence learning and stuff. Yeah. Like I said, I won't spoil it, but it's a great book. And it's a great book, and it lays down a good foundation for introducing, like, more difficult math subjects to your kids if you're homeschooling. It's a good way to introduce new, more difficult, more critical type of mathematical thinking. So here is another fun one. It has to do with Roman numerals. So I just thought, you know, it's good for kids to I didn't say who this book was by. So Nothing Stops Sophie, written by Cheryl Bardot, illustrated by Barbara McClintock. Yeah. Okay, so fun with Roman numerals. I just think, you know, should my children want to pursue, universities and such when they're of age, I just think, a good knowledge of Roman numerals would be useful because, when you look the things up and, written essays and stuff like that, and and in libraries at universities. I mean, there's a good amount of Roman numerals used in a lot of academic literature, so I think they should be familiar with it. So, when they look at it, they don't just think, "What's that weird thing next to what I'm reading?" Like how I used to when I was a kid. Yeah. That was kind of loud, I guess. This Elements, a visual encyclopedia of the periodic table. So this is going to be really interesting. We haven't yet touched on this just yet. I mean, basic. We have a periodic table, and we have basic knowledge of very basic things, but this is going to lay the foundation to go more in depth. Yeah, so there's this. Oh my gosh, I should not have ate that soup. Anyway, I don't know, it's kind of making my stomach hurt right now. Anyway, but I was so hungry. Okay. Next is Into the Forest. Wander through our woodland world. Sorry, my stomach is hurting and I don't like where I put the tablet to record, but whatever. Moving on. So this is by Christian Dorian. What wonders live among the trees? Into the Forest. Illustrated by Jane McGinnis. Yeah, I think it's really important to learn about the forest and how to preserve them. And poetry comics. So this is just poems, and you draw little comics to go along with your poems. So I thought this was really cool. We haven't got into this one yet, but we will later this week. Words and Pictures by Grant Snyder. So there's that. The Best Ever Bread Book. I'm really excited about this one. I don't have an oven I can use. I only have a toaster oven at the moment, but we seen like a bigger version of a toaster oven at Walmart. So we might have to pick that up. Oh, excuse me. And try some of these recipes. Maybe I'll make a video about that. I've been wanting to bake. I mean, I've baked cakes and cookies for so long, but I've been wanting to bake my own bread for the longest. I just get really intimidated by the process because it's a different process than baking. You have to activate the yeast and give it some time, and then make the dough, and then leave the dough, let it inflate. You have to leave the dough covered up for a couple hours, let it inflate. I don't know, for some reason deviating from like making a batter and baking something intimidates me, because I know I'm gonna mess it up, but that's part of learning. I always mess things up the first few times, and then I start getting the hang of it. And also, my oldest son told me that I should really give it a try to bake conchas, the Mexican sweetbread that looks like shells. And those have always really intimidated me because of the whole shell part. Like, I don't know, I get so scared that I'm going to mess it up. But I should at least try. I should definitely at least try. And so yeah, there's the bread book, and then I also got one of these. So Cricket Ask Nothing But Noodles. The Mona Lisa out of pasta. And yeah, so the noodles all around the world. Food is such a good way to learn about the ecosystems and about cultures. I think it's, because ecosystems, what grows around you, what grows in certain regions, And then cultures, how people enjoy the food, how they prepare it. So I think food is a great way to teach children about ecosystems and cultures. Like I just said. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And I also got something for me. Got this one right here. Succulents and All Things Under Glass, Ideas and Inspiration for Indoor Gardens by Isabel Palmer. Yeah, so I want more plants in my life. I'm gonna start small by doing small things like this, and then eventually have more plants around me. Yeah. And speaking of small, miniature gardens. Gardening in Miniature by Janet Calvo or Calvo? Let me see. Calvo, yeah, Janet Calvo. Calvo. So, yeah, I thought this was really cute. Imagine just making tiny little scenery. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it so much. And then, I mean, all these live plants. So there's that, and Flower Academy, of course. So, yeah, sorry, my stomach is hurting. Oh, I took 2 vitamins. Maybe I should have only taken 1. Yeah, I really love this book. Maybe I'll make a video just on this. Well, we'll see. There's a lot of material for videos with the books I showed you. So that's my book haul. Have you gotten any books lately? Have you gone to the library? What subjects are you into? What are you excited to read about? Leave it in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm sorry. I think I don't know. Something's kind of bugging me. Anyway, all right. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe. And yeah, leave whatever kind of books, whatever kind of subjects interest you in the comments. I appreciate you very much. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.